We're going to take a look into booster boxes this week. The reality of booster boxes right now is a couple of them have had some legs up, a couple are moving, and Perfect Orders on pre-release is now at its low, the low of $226 right now. So if you can find it, I've been talking to you about it. Realistically, 200 to 225 for a booster box is not the end of the world. It really is the lowest out there. With the sentiment being everybody saying Perfect Order is the next Shrouded Fable. The reality is, if you can find a box as close to MSRP as possible, that's always a win for you. Pokemon Center already did their pre-release to it, so give it time. It's coming out in March. We're a month and basically a half away from it. So if you want Perfect Order, if you want to pick up a box or pick up two boxes, one for display, one for sell one day, that's the reality of where it's at right now. Phantasmal Flames, you're into the $300 range now. There's some still out there on Facebook Marketplace between $250 and $275, but hobby shops are selling it for $300 now. It realistically is a $295 box. Phantasmal Flames had basically another $20 price increase this past 2 weeks, week to 2 weeks. Mega Evolutions, whether it's the enhanced or not enhanced booster box, the reality is it's about $10 apart. So Gold Star sellers got it for about $270 right now, and then hobby shops are selling it for $290. So Mega Evolutions, if you can find it for the right price point for yourself, we'll call it about $275 for right now. Destined Rivals, everybody and their mother knows it's gone up unless you've lived under a rock. It hit 600 on TCG Player, and there were sales for it above 600 on eBay. Now, the reality for it, it's started to have a little bit of a pullback. It's into the range of about $585 from its new high, right around that $600 mark. Journey Together is in an interesting spot right now with no reprints recently of it. The booster box has had to climb up to about $250. No matter how much everybody's crapping on it, a lot of people like to master set this. That's what I've noticed. And ripping the Journey packs is one of the cheapest packs out there right now. So it's a fun thing to rip with the family for sure. Surging Sparks is in that same boat. Surging Sparks booster boxes are right now about $275. Don't be surprised if they go down right now for the fact that we had our fourth reprint of the Surging Sparks booster boxes in September. The Pokemon Center had put out a bundle with the Battle Academy box. So people are going to be getting Surging Sparks and Battle Academy delivered to their door in about 2 to 3 weeks. So when that happens, you're going to see the market probably move down. Whether it hits 250, that's probably where it's going to go. But the reality is Surging Sparks will be coming out because it had its next booster box reprint. So just keep an eye out for that on Facebook Marketplace. Stellar Crown booster boxes are into the range of about $275 right now. Stellar Crown's had its next leg up, which is nice to see. It's healthy for some things to move in the right direction. Twilight Masquerade, you're looking into the range of about $320 right now. Hobby shops are selling it for $350. So if you don't have Twilight Masquerade and you want to pick it up and you can get it for about $300, that's really where Twilight Masquerade's window is. But now it's about $325. Is the reality of Twilight Masquerade booster boxes. Temporal Forces, nothing too crazy. It's about $275 right now. It's just been a slow mover. $270 to $275 is where Twilight Masquerade is. Paradox Rift, the box that kind of just chills. I don't want to call it last place because it's not, but the reality is when everything moves up, Paradox Rift moves with it. It's around $275 right now. And that's really where everything is starting to show its signs. It's moving into that range. Obsidian Flames had a run up this past month from about $275 all the way to what we're looking at right now. Hobby shops are selling it for $330, $325. So the reality is it's had a little bit of a leg up. It's broken that 300 barrier now, and we're into the range of $325. Paldea Evolved bounced off $400 finally. It's into the range of about $425 right now. Nothing too crazy with it. It was sitting at $400 for a while. Scarlet Violet Base, you can still find this out there on Facebook Marketplace. Check your area. $250 to $275 is about what you'd want to pay for it. Hobby shops are paying about, or you're paying about $280 to $300 for it now. So just keep that in mind. You're going to look for it for about $275 and try to get that deal of about $250 off it, whether you go to a card show or someone on Facebook Marketplace. Silver Tempest booster boxes. I'm still waiting for them to have a move. They're into the range of $475 and they haven't done much for a long time now. Lost Origin had its leg up from the January low of about $650 to now it's at $725. I do kick myself for not picking it up at $600 when somebody offered it to me. They wanted that, and they wanted Prismatic Pokemon Center ETB, and then they also had a Snorlax 151 ETB with a dent in it. And I'm like, do I want this or do I want singles? And I chose singles over the sealed. Wanted to pick up some singles for my master set of first edition vintage. Astral Radiance booster boxes, we're looking into the range of about $395 right now from Gold Star sellers, $385 to $395. It hasn't done much movement really at all. We could give it the $390, but that's the reality of where it is right now. Brilliant Stars, you're looking into the range of about, it's closing in at $600. It is closing into $600. I was telling you guys about it a month ago. I said, hey, Brilliant Stars just went up from $500 to $525. Don't be surprised when it hits $600. And that reality is pretty much here at about $575 from people that are starting to get their sales wrap up. Gold Star sellers got it for $600 now. Brilliant Stars is there. It's made its next leg up. If you can find it for under $600, it's not the end of the world. Fusion Strike, the average says $999, but the reality is it's around $1,075 to $1,050. Do you want to take a risk on somebody that has 4 or 8 sales and hope they ship it well, or do you want it shipped from shipping specialists with Gold Star sellers that have over 25,000 sales, or a hobby shop? You know, that's the reality of protecting your packages. You just got to make sure they do it right. Hopefully they put a booster box this expensive in bubble wrap and send it on their way the right way. You pay a little bit of a premium for that peace of mind. That's the reality of it. So it's about $1,050 now. I don't want to say buy it from somebody with 8 sales and get yourself a deal, because that deal does come with a price of potentially ruining your box that you're buying. Evolving Skies is in a weird spot right now. It's got a range on it of like $2,400 to $2,700. That's the range it's sitting in. Hobby shops are selling it for $2,600 right now. Facebook Marketplace deals are into the range of like $23 to $2,450 to $2,500. So you have to trust the person you're buying it from. Whether it's a hobby shop, you're going to pay a little bit more of a premium, but it's that peace of mind that you know it's real. You know, checking all the signs. There's so many videos out there and Garchomp Collectibles put out one too of like Evolving Skies real versus fake booster boxes, so you can go check those videos out if you want. But the reality is you want to make sure you get your product that is protected and that is authenticated. You're paying a premium, but at the same time, Evolving Skies, people say it's going to be somewhere between $3,000 and $5,000 this year. And so getting Evolving Skies booster box that is a minty box, that matters more than saving yourself $100 when it comes to something that expensive. Chilling Reigns booster boxes are $500. Chilling Reigns hasn't been doing much movement from about $500 to $530. That's really where it is. $550 is your high. It's still into that range. Battle Styles has been chilling at around $250 for a while now. Nothing too crazy with Battle Styles. You can find it on Facebook Marketplace for that, about $250. And then if you want to talk to them, maybe make a little bit of a percentage off it. Vivid Voltage, nothing too crazy as well when it comes to Vivid Voltage. $200 and about $75 for this thing to $300 is where you're looking at now. It's just a little leg up, nothing too crazy. Darkness Ablaze. Darkness Ablaze. Small leg up too. It's into the range of about 350 now. Nothing too crazy when it comes to these sets. Rebel Clash hasn't really seen a move really at all. You're looking at Gold Star sellers for 500, and then that's really the only box interesting. So it could be Trading Card World has it for 660. So the reality is it's going to be, we're looking about 2 weeks away from it being another leg up into the 600s potentially, unless people start to fire sell it. But the reality is $500 to $600 is where you're looking at. We'll just split it down the middle at 550 to give you the average there. Last one we're doing today, but not least, is Sword and Shield Base. Sword and Shield Base up 12% on the 3-month. It's up 1% on the 1 month. Sword and Shield Base is into the range of about $800 hobby shops. That's really where I want you to see it for. Holes in the shrink wrap, I don't want you to buy that. I wouldn't buy that, so why would you? The reality is you buy stuff from people you trust or people that have tons of sales online, so you know you're getting a good product. 800 is really where the base for it is, and that's the reality of where your product is. But hey, it's past projects. What are you looking at right now to buy? The booster box price today that we're looking into, you've got your sub 300s being Battle Styles Journey, Vivid, Scarlet Violet Base, Paradox Rift, Temporal Forces, Stellar Crown, Surging Sparks might have another leg down. We'll see. The whole entire Pokemon market loves ripping Pikachu products, so the reality is Surging Sparks keeps getting reprinted, and it keeps rising, and then they reprint it again, and then let's see if it hits the 325 mark after this reprint. Mega Evolutions is 275, and Phantasmal Flames is like the big, like, I didn't see that coming booster box out of all of them. Figured it would stay about 250. I was trying to pick up 2 more, and yeah, Phantasmal Flames just blew it out of the water into the 300 range now. Obsidian Flames is in your 300 range. Twilight Masquerade 325, Darkness Ablaze 350, Astral Radiance 390, Paldea Evolve 425, Crimson Invasion. We're not going through the older sets, but the reality is it's there. Silver Tempest is 475. Those make out to be your sub 500 boxes. Then your sub 1K boxes is Chilling Reigns at 530, Rebel Clash at 550, Destined Rivals 585, Brilliant Stars at 600, Lost Origins at 725, Sword and Shield Base at 800. Sun and Moon Base is still under 1K. We didn't even get that far back today. And then, I mean, it goes up from there. Fusion Strike is over $1,000 now. And then Evolving Skies at about $2,600. And that's really where you're looking at for the market right now. Hey, it's Past Projects. Hit that like button and comment down below what you're thinking about. And I want to say thank y'all. Since January, we've gone over almost 200 subs. And we're climbing towards 700 now. It's been a blessing. I just can't say thank y'all enough. Until next time, everyone, Pat out.